Start off with your analysis on the young guys. They got more run probably than they have in any regular season game this year. So the real young guys, not just Pauly, but the others. What do you see?
Well, I feel like everybody try to come in the game with energy, you know, but I feel like we all have to focus on like doing the right things instead of trying to do our own thing sometimes. But I feel like the young guys came in trying to give good energy off the bench. I think they really tried. You know, sometimes you can see people go out there and they just go through the motion, but at least, you know, if you mess up, at least try hard. So I think they gave good energy off the bench.
Taz, with the Sean with his back, was that something you guys basically kind of knew going into the game, and then with him out, does that just make you want to be more aggressive to try to make up for that loss?
Yeah, we knew 2 days prior, I'd say. But yeah, I already knew I was going to be a little more aggressive. But I was still going to try to play like my same game. I wasn't going to try to like force anything that I wouldn't do if he was here. I really wanted to give my teammates more shots though, because the shots got to go from somewhere. I just can't be the only one making up the difference in shot attempts when he's not there. So I think my teammates did a good job of finding their rhythm, taking open shots when they had it and getting to the paint. You know, I feel like they did a good job.
Pauly, you get more comfortable? I mean, each and every game seems like a little bit more, a little bit more. Is that fair?
Yeah, definitely. Just every practice, I just try to focus more and more, just pay more attention to the details, and just trying to translate that to the game.
Pauly, how do you describe your role in this team?
I guess I would just say when I get in, I just do as much as I can, try to have as much impact as possible, and just try to be as much help as I could be when I get in.
Pauly, early in the game, they had just scored 5 points in a row and made it 13-12.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they probably were not going to go on and win the game,
Right.
but they got a steal, I guess, and we're about to hit a layup to go ahead. And you blocked the shot, and then Taz came down and hit it, and Curry hit a three, and then Taz hit a three.
Yeah.
Is that the kind of thing that's what you were brought here for, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, like I had said this before, but blocking shots gets me going, and I'm pretty sure it gets everybody else going as well. So I think when you do good things happen. So I think, you know, because of that block shot, maybe that's what kind of brought more momentum, more energy for us, and that's probably why, you know, we were able to hit more shots and get going.
Taz, these past 3 games are basically scheduled to win, to kind of get everyone more experience, to get everyone together. What have you guys learned about this team during this 3-game stretch? Because obviously bigger games coming up.
Well, I feel like we're going to be a good team in the long run, but I feel like we have a lot of things that we need to just get better at. One is closing games. One is dribble penetration and like open threes. We got to, and of course rebounding. That's been like the thing that we got to focus on this year. But I don't know. I feel like we're a good team, but I feel like we have so much ways to go to be a great team.
As far as closing, I mean, these last 2 have been exactly that. I mean, you guys have done the job in the second half. I mean,
yeah, it's all about no matter who's in the game, it should be like the same 5 that has got off the court. It's the same 5 that's gonna go back in. There shouldn't be no drop-offs. So when you have a 30-point lead and it drops down to like 16, 17, whatever, and then last game when the lead drops down to, you know, whatever it was, it's not a good look. You know that
right.
all that stuff. Like it definitely helps, you know, when you win by a lot. And obviously when the games get a little more competitive, you want to be able to close out games.
right.
Taz, you're not necessarily playing the other coach, but I'm sure you'd heard of him. Did Hugs tell you what he meant to the program? Derek Nichols?
I just know he was a hard worker. I had the privilege to talk to him before at Hugs' foundation. So I talked to him before, mostly just about, not about basketball stuff, really, just about life stuff. But I know he was a hard worker. He loved to win. Hugs didn't really just give you know, how he played or anything like that, but he came in to our locker room and talked to us after the game a little bit, said a couple words. So I definitely know that he means a lot to this program, and Hugs means a lot to him. So yeah, I just know he was a hard worker here.
What did he say when he came in?
It's in-house. It's in-house.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.
No problem.